So, my name's Tom Holland. Yeah, no relation to Spider-Man, I get it all the time. I'm trying to plant 1,000 trees this year. Why? Honestly, I'm not really sure. It seemed like a great idea at the time. This is the first month, 31 days in January, and this is what I've done so far. I thought we'd just take this time just to, break down what we've done, why we're doing this, how we're doing this, what we're doing. So, I'm trying to plant 1,000 trees this year. That's a big number. I've planted 24 in a month. We're not making it at this rate, are we? But, I've got quite a big job tomorrow. So that's January 31st tomorrow. It's the 30th today. So hopefully, after tomorrow, we'll have planted 50. That is the goal. So we are making good headway. We obviously still need to push a bit harder, but this is the first month. I think we've done really good in the first month. It's better than I expected. I think I've accumulated close to 100,000 views across all the channels in that time, which I did not expect to be getting that popular. I've had a couple videos get close to 15,000 views on their own, which again, really didn't expect. It is kind of surreal. I've had so many nice comments from everyone. It has been really, really nice. Yesterday night, I got the first donation from someone that wasn't, family and friends, which, yeah, it means a lot that other people are passionate about this project as well, because I thought I heard a squirrel there. It means a lot to me because, this isn't my project. I don't come from money. 1,000 trees at about £5 each. I cannot afford £5 on trees this year. I really wish I could. I really do, but it's not feasible at the minute for me. So it is a community-driven project, and to see so many other people passionate about this as well, it has been really nice. I worried about doing this for so long. I really did. I've been wanting to do this for a couple of years, and you put it off because one thing or another. It's not the right time. It's not the right headspace. Yeah. I mean, I was scared. I was very scared. Scared it wouldn't work. Scared people were going to start making fun. Yeah, I think at a certain point you just need to say it, don't you? I'll bleep that, don't worry. And just crack on with it. Because at the end of the day, if you don't try, you don't know with these things. So I've tried, and it's going well. My end goal for this channel is that it is self-sufficient, and I am able to just full-time plant trees, talk about nature, do conservation projects, and see some beautiful places. Whether that happens or not, I've been doing this for a month. I am getting a little ahead of myself, but I mean, to talk about me a little bit, I grew up in quite a depressing world, I think. Watched a lot of documentaries when I was a kid and everything. I love David Attenborough. I've always loved nature, and it's always the same story, isn't it? Humans are doing this, we're doing that, deforestation, Yeah, it is kind of soul-crushing seeing it all the time. Global warming has been a very big part of my childhood, as I'm sure a lot of people my age. I'm sure if you're watching this video, it is something you're passionate about as well. But yeah, as I turned sort of 17, 18, I fell into some, how do we say, recreational activities that I shouldn't have been doing. And that ruins your mental health even more, doesn't it? It's a vicious cycle, and I really hit rock bottom, as I'm sure a lot of people have. Yeah, it was difficult times for me, family and everything. So, I mean, after all of that, I bounced around a few jobs. I fell into gardening, really. It was sort of by accident that I started doing it. Yeah, after I'd done that for a little while, I started to meet more interesting people. I met a local charitable group. I have to say, they really changed my view. John especially, he's a really nice guy. You'll see him from the Wilma and Bunty video. He's been nice enough to really sort of help out with this channel, so I do want to give a massive thank you to him. He did help sort of inspire this channel. Yeah, he's a good guy, so big thank you to him. And he did sort of explain to me more about, he made me understand that sometimes it's not the massive things we can do. I can't change global warming. I can't make certain presidents not presidents. I can't change walls, I can't do any of that. And it's about doing what I can do. And I think that's important, isn't it? If we sit and worry about every little thing in the world, we do just ruin our mental health. But anyway, we're talking about now, aren't we? So this last month I've had close to 100,000 views, I think, across all platforms, which I know sounds amazing, and it is a lot more than I expected, but we are still a long way from our goals. A long way. We're getting there though, I have to say, doing much better than I thought I was going to be doing at this stage. But yeah, we are doing okay. Yeah, we've planted 24 trees now. Hopefully tomorrow I'm going to be planting another 26, so we bring up January to a nice round even 50. That is what we like. It's easy to work out then, isn't it? We've still got a long way to go to try and get to 1,000, but hopefully a few of you guys will reach out to me. You know, if there's a farmer's field that's wanting to plant a few trees there, and we can quickly whack out, 200 trees at a time, that 1,000 will come down quite quickly. I'm sure it will. I've reached out to quite a few famous people, ironically. Tom Holland for one, saying, come on, help your fellow Tom Holland out. Whether or not I'll ever reach out to me is beyond me, but there's a few other people. Ed Sheeran, he lives in Suffolk, so I thought it's worth a shot. I've reached out to Diddley Squat Farm Shop because I thought Jeremy would absolutely love a few trees. Ironically, I'm actually really into my cars as well. I know it's kind of ironic doing this sort of channel, but it is what it is. Sebastian Vettel, along the car theme, ex-Formula 1 driver. He also does a lot of conservation work now, so I'm really hoping he reaches out back to me. Bear Grylls, someone popped up on my timeline. I thought, I used to love Born Survivor when I was a kid. He lives in England, he might want a tree. You don't ask, you don't get. And I think it's a perfect example of this whole channel, isn't it? I mean, who on earth would ever try a challenge like this? It is kind of ridiculous. But if you don't try these things, you never know, do you? So I'm trying it, and I'll find out, won't I? So yeah, if people are casually watching this video of a guy with probably about 50 views on his channel, no idea what that was. Yeah, that would be ridiculous, but yeah, we'll see. Here's to the next few months. A lot to look forward to. Tomorrow we've got quite a bit more to do. I'll leave you on to me tomorrow to finish off this month. But yeah, I'll see you very soon. Right, it is now January 31st, the next day, and we are here. 26 trees to plant today, so that brings January to a grand total of 50, which is pretty cool, to be fair. Even if things stop now, or in about an hour's time, we'll still plant 50 trees, which, positive. Right, just while this is playing, let's talk about the boring side of things, finances. How am I paying for all this? So I have obviously bought out of my own money, I think it was 30 trees to start with, camera equipment, tablets and everything to be doing all of this, which I have to say did not have enough storage on it. These videos take up a ridiculous amount of storage. And then since then, we have had so many generous people be donating money to the channel. It's obviously people that are passionate about trees and this project as well. So I've been able to buy, more equipment, more trees with that money. So that is a massive, massive step forward. So thank you ever so much. I think I've still got about 75 trees in my garden at the minute that I've got ready to plant. So even if we get no more donations, we are still going to be able to improve in February. So each tree currently is costing me about £5 each. That's not including labour or fuel. I'm donating that at this point myself. But every £5 we get, that goes to planting this tree, which is nice to be able to say. Now, all of these trees that I'm giving away, I'm not asking any of these people for money. That is not the idea of this channel. These are free trees. If people would like to donate once these trees are planted, that is up to them, but it is not a requirement. I will not name and shame people if they don't want to, though. It's fine. we do still obviously have a very, very long way to go. But my end goal for this channel is to be monetized, to be making a living for myself, so I can do this sort of project full time. That is the goal. I don't want to sound like I'm coming across as I'm doing this all for free. I do have an end goal where I want to earn some money. Obviously, you know, it's the real world. I have bills to pay. That is the sad truth of the world, isn't it? But right now, I'm volunteering, doing all of this, and hopefully by the time I get monetized in a few months, because all of you lovely people keep liking and subscribing, yeah, I will be able to do this full time, and I can just spend my days educating people on the beauty of nature and conservation projects. Yeah, here's to the future. Love you guys. If any of you guys want a tree, give me a shout. Yeah, my email's in the description, so yeah, that'll be good. But yeah, that's been a good month, isn't it? You know, we've done a lot. 50 trees. I'm well chuffed with that. So yeah, next month we will try and beat it. I'm not quite sure if we're going to be able to or by how much, but I will see you next month and we'll give you a February update as well. So yeah, thank you for your support. You know, keep liking, subscribing. You know, everything you can do to helps me plant more trees. So this is our project. We've got this together, haven't we? Yeah, I'll see you in February.